Test, 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 test.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Northford Pavilion. Home of your North Haven Indians. Tonight, North Haven hosts the Jesuits of Fairfield Prep. And now the starting lineup. First for Prep, starting in goal, number 35, Chris Gutierrez. Left defense, number 6, Kevin Brown. Right defense, number 4, Captain Sean Henry. At left wing, number 9, Nick Bargello.
All right, good afternoon and good evening, everyone, and welcome right back here at the Northford Ice Pavilion. Earlier in our first broadcast here tonight, it was Notre Dame all over Iona Prep by the score of 11-2. Eric Austin with a hat trick, Greg Azulo with 4, and Billy Vizzo with 3 for Notre Dame. It was Notre Dame with a quick 2-0 lead in that one, and they went on to the win once again by the score of 11-2. So our nightcap game, it's the Jesuits of Fairfield Prep taking on the Indians of North Haven. Starting lineup for Fairfield Prep has been introduced, and Chris Gutierrez will get the start in goal, a junior netminder. Andrew Graziano gets the start in goal tonight for North Haven. North Haven, of course, coached by Tom Roach. Matt Sather, the head coach of the Jesuits of Fairfield Prep. North Haven coming in at 3-8-2, and they'll have a tall order today as they take on the unbeaten Fairfield Prep Jesuits, the top team in the New Haven Register hockey poll that was posted, I believe, yesterday. All right, we're going to pause for the playing of the national anthem, and we'll be back with a drop of the puck after this. All right, great rendition of the national anthem, sung live and in color by probably a student out at North Haven High School, doing a great job. So, out-of-town scores to report. Games completed today, early today, right here at the Northford Ice Pavilion, part of the triple header. Daniel Handel with Milford Co-op by the score of 4-2. It was Bolton, Coventry, Rockville, Lyman Memorial, 2-0 over St. Bernard Bacon Academy, Norwich Free Academy, as you have some co-op teams battling. Simsbury a 4-2 victory over Fermi Enfield East Granby. It was an 11-2 win, as we mentioned, Notre Dame West Haven over Iona Prep of New York. Darien and St. Joe's battled to a 4-all tie through overtime, obviously. Brookfield Bethel Danbury fell to Notre Dame Fairfield as the Lancers win by the score of 2-1. Whole slew of other games being played throughout the state here tonight. We'll keep you updated the best we can as things roll along. So North Haven down to our left, Fairfield Prep down to our right to get this one going here tonight. Of course, North Haven, a team that I believe qualified, right, for the tournament a year ago. Fairfield Prep made it all the way to the Division I semifinals before they were ousted by the Glastonbury Tomahawks. And although Matt Sather and the gang from Fairfield Prep said, hey, that's last year, we're not remembering that at all. I think it is in the back of their mind that they had a great opportunity to go to a state championship game and face the Green Knights of Notre Dame and fell shy. Well, this year, right now, they're the top-ranked team. They have beaten Notre Dame in a head-to-head matchup, I believe, by the score of 3-1 as we're underway. They move the puck quickly, and it certainly will be a tall order here for the North Haven Indians against this fast-flying team tonight. Face-off will come down in the Fairfield Prep end. Face-off coming to the right of Gutierrez, getting the start. I've had a chance to watch this Jesuit team play now a couple of times. A nice win over Don Bosco Prep out of New Jersey, and of course the 3-1 win over Notre Dame. In both those games, Matt Beck at the start. Gutierrez with a split time for the most part with Matt Beck. Behind the net, David White. Many consider White to be the top player here in the state of Connecticut. Now the puck played along to Kevin Brown. Gleaming looking jersey tops on the Jesuits, and a new look for the Indians. Sharp-looking uniforms, kind of a cream-colored top with maroon numerals. So sharp-looking uniforms. Matt Wickman to wind it up. Through center, drops it down into the Indian zone, and puck played along to the near corner here. Van Brammer battling after it. That's Kyle. He's a junior. And also Dylan Van Brammer on the team, the senior. He wears number 10. There's a pass up ahead. Quick shot. Score. Jesuits capitalize on a turnover, and they score quickly on a pretty feed by Dean Lockery off to the right wing side, and no mistake made. And Fairfield Prep has the 1-0 lead. That shot coming off the right wing wall. I believe it was scored by Kenny Coaches. We'll have to wait and the official word as Coaches just snapped that home. So Fairfield Prep jumps out on top 1-0 early here. They're on the attack again. That one sails to the top of the goal mouth. Puck along the boards. Players continue the battle for it. North Haven trying to work it out ahead. They're having difficulty doing that. McKinney wrestled at it, and has another goal as they sweep it home. McKinney just stuck with it, and all of a sudden it's 2-0 Fairfield Prep. And boy, we've only played about a minute 23, and the visitors have scored twice. This game going quite similar to the Notre Dame game where they scored 2 quick goals, Eric Austin and Greg Zullo. So they have not even made the announcement on the first goal, and they score another for the 2-0 lead. Trying to keep the puck in as Josh Back throws it in on Gutierrez, sticks it away. Kevin Brown plays it up the wall, battle for it. Ryan Daring trying to get it out. Now it's collected by Sean Henry. Wears the C proudly on the jersey for Fairfield Prep. His twin brother, a forward. Ventuselli with the... McKinney's going to get the helper. And Demore also picking up a helper. So that's a second goal. So it was a 25, and Trisselli scoring the goal with McKinney picking up the helper. They did not make the announcement on the first goal of the game, but I do believe that was Kenny Coaches with the goal. Until we hear otherwise, we'll leave it that way. Puck to the line to Sean Henry. His shot ricochets wide. Long carom out to the right. Point to Kevin Brown. You could probably predict that this game is going to be a high-scoring affair in favor of the Jesuits as that shot lofted by Daring up over the crossbar. They nearly had a 3-0 lead early on here as Graziano was sprawling in the goal mouth. Been a dominating first couple of minutes here for Fairfield Prep. The first game was broadcast on GoGreenKnights.com, and we said, hey, why not hang around? We got the equipment set up and check out some high school hockey here tonight. Off the faceoff, David White played it inside the Indian blue line. It's knocked back out to center. Battle for it. Bayless going after it there for Fairfield Prep. Now it's collected and whacked along by Chris Lyon. And back the other way off the left is Bargiello. Bargiello to White. Slips it right under the stick of Connor Henry. Shot from the defenseman Bayless is deflected back out to center. And it's controlled by Billy Demore. Up ahead to Connor Henry. Henry feeds it along to David White into the zone. White a zig and a zag. Twist through. Got it to Connor Henry and a save made. As Graziano is going to be busy tonight. We'll cover for the faceoff. 2-0 Notre Dame here early in the first. And we'll keep you updated on the out-of-town scores. Of course, the state tournament beginning in that, first weekend of March, right? And should be terrific. Ingalls Rink will be the home of the Division 1, 2, and 3 hockey championships. You've probably already heard they're thinking of changing the hockey format. We're going to have a poll question on sportingnewsct.com concerning all that, what you, the fans, think about it. But we're going to let things sort out just a little bit. And kind of interesting. Best 2 out of 3 with some different changes in the alignments and the like. This is Lockery across. He's broken up on the play. Dean Lockery, a junior, always improving. Back the other way comes Rizzo. Throws it in on Gutierrez. A rebound, score! Rizzo followed his own rebound to the net and scores and makes it 2-1. Well, that's just hard work by Rizzo. Now a 2-1 game. You might not be as talented man for man, but I'll tell you what, if you hustle, good things will happen. And it's now a 2-1 game. Puck played back behind the Fairfield Prep net. Players go colliding into each other. That was Carl Anderson trying to get at it for North Haven. Up ice comes Brown. Feed off the right wing. Speed. Shot goes wide by Timmy Edmonds. Puck carried along by Ventricelli. Played it up to McKinney. Digs after it to the corner. Wrapped it around. Brown trying to keep it in on the pinch. Could not. It slides down ice. Icing has been waved off. And Brendan Kilroy after it. Here comes the announcement on the Vizzo goal. Unassisted goal, they call it, for Vizzo. So it's a 2-1 game here in the first period. 10:26 and ticking down on the period. Puck along the far side. Collected off the wall right by Matt McKinney. He's the only guy in the offensive zone. Waits for trailers. Stepping up into the play is Demore. Plays it back to Henry. His shot was blocked away. Henry gets it back. Another shot, and a save is made by Graziano, and he holds on for the faceoff. So faceoff down in the North Haven end. So nice to have you with us here tonight. Battle for the puck. It squirts out to center ice. Anthony Graziano, the older brother of goaltender Andrew Graziano, lugged it through the middle momentarily. Now it's back to the wall near side right. Graziano trying to get it out. He could not. Kept in by Henry. Played it down low to Deering. It was deflected away and finally controlled by John Jensen of North Haven. Played out to center and stolen right back by Brian Connell. And he'll play it back into the North Haven end. There's a backhand pass by Deering going to the top of the goal mouth. Jesuits going deep on their bench here early in the first. Puck played to the line. And now couldn't keep it in. It's taken by Henry. Fed along to Connor Henry. Drops it off to David White. Centering pass to Connor Henry, the backhander. That was blocked wide. Henry back on it. Plays it to White. Back to Henry. Henry back to White. Great pass. Big shot. Save is made. Asiano with a beautiful save right there. I'll tell you what, that was a thing of beauty. And we'll have a face-off in the North Haven zone. Off the face-off, the puck back behind the North Haven net. Battle for it. Collected on the far side by Piscatelli, and Jimmy Piscatelli, the senior, will slap it down ice. DeMore hustling after it. No icing to be called, and DeMore will snap a pass up to Connor Henry on the right. Connor Henry, pass left wing to Bargiello. Bargiello to give it a chase, but Piscatelli there to take it away. Tried to bank it along, it intercepted. Bargiello to control in the corner. Back to the line, DeMore. Cross ice feed it goes. Controlled there by Bayless. Played it to White. White into the high slot. White with a shot, and the save is made again. Asiano coming up with a save, and the puck knocked back out to center, and DeMore to lead the attack for Fairfield Prep. Cuts off the right wing. Tried to slip past the check of Kroll and went flying to the ice. Puck knocked to the blue line. Wickman trying to keep it in. He does, they rule. Finally taken back by Piscatelli. Piscatelli banks the puck all the way to the Jesuit line, up the far wall. DeMore trying to throw the weight around as he slowed down Govin, and back the other way comes Wickman. Wickman drops it along. That's Lockery trying to slip through a check, played it back into the corner to Wickman. That's stolen there by Cameron Owens and played to the far side. North Haven to control. 2-1, Fairfield Prep leading. They scored 2 early goals. The counter goal by Rizzo. And here they come again with a chance, a shot, and Gutierrez reaching out the glove to make the save on the snapper by Govin. And we'll have a face-off in the Fairfield Prep end. So the face-off coming to the right of Gutierrez. Off the face-off, the puck in the corner, and the battle continues. Wickman to take it there for Fairfield Prep. Played it to the line, trying to keep it in. Good work by Govin to do so. Now it's knocked ahead, and this is Wickman. Wickman cuts behind the net. Lays it off to Lockery and back behind. Centering pass intended for Wickman is deflected away and shoveled back out to center. Game's first goal scored by Kenny Coaches. The junior forward for Fairfield Prep. The second, Mike Vinticelli with the goal. This is Lockery cutting through. Could not slice through 2 defenders as he was backed off the puck as Kyle Van Brammer did a nice job recovering. Fairfield Prep has carried the play, yet they only lead by 1, 6:20 remaining in the period. Kept in on the backhand side. Clever play by Coaches, who's a very good player, hustler. This is Wickman trying to work it out of the corner. Cuts behind the net. Wickman is knocked against the far wall. Kyle Van Brammer going after it. It was played back to the line to Henry. Sean Henry shot to a screen. Rattles off a skate to the far side as John Jensen kicked it away. Put on the goalie equipment there. This is Rizzo, the goal scorer for North Haven. Plays it out to center. Taken back by Kevin Brown over to Henry. Henry scurries across the line on the left wing side, cuts down low, looks in front, nothing going on. Plays it back to the point, shot to a screen, ricochets off bodies as Cannell let it go. Kept in by McKinney. Now it's wrapped back the other way by the North Haven Indians, and D'Amico trying to get it out along the wall. It's kept in by Brian Connell, the sophomore defenseman for Fairfield Prep. Puck is played up off the glass. Comes back to the line to Henry. Snaps one off. That's blocked. Brookhaven right now struggling to get that puck out of the zone. They finally do. Cannell gets to it and flutters it right back into the North Haven zone where Kyle Van Brammer goes after it. Van Brammer takes a hit from Ventricelli, but sails it down ice for an icing call on the faceoff upcoming. So 2-1, Fairfield Prep leading, 4:59 remaining here in the first period of play. Right here earlier today, Daniel Hand, the 4-2 win over Milford Co-op. Notre Dame an 11-2 win. Simsbury victorious today over Fermi Enfield East Granby by the score of 4-2. Darien St. Joe's, interesting 4-4 tie as St. Joe's out of Trumbull starting to play some pretty good hockey. And Darien ranked third right now in the New Haven Register poll. St. Joe's also ranked in the top 10. That was quite a matchup. Racing after the puck is Chris Lyon for North Haven. Played it around. Lyon gets it right back and starts down the wing. Lyon into the zone, has a step on Demore, and Demore able to recover and pushes the puck with his glove to the back boards. That was a good rush by Lyon. Puck kept in by Dylan Van Brammer and plays it back behind the Fairfield Prep net. Taken there by Demore. Long pass to center is going to be turned back by Piscatelli. Taken now up ice by Brandon Powell for Fairfield Prep. Powell centers it, but nobody home. Puck comes out towards the right point, overskated by Bargiello, and it's kept in along the wall by Aiden Rush. Fairfield Prep. Bargiello to control. Had it poked off his stick by Kroll. Now it's collected by Dylan Van Brammer. Tried to play it up the center, he did. And the puck will slide all the way into the Jesuit end. Collected by Rush. Fed across ice. Swatted at by Cameron Owen. Now Kroll sends it back to the Fairfield Prep half of the ice. Comes right back to Kroll. Kroll's been like a magnet over the last moment or two. The puck coming back to him. Puck glove down by David White. Able to find Connor Henry. Snaps it off. Save made. Rebound. White shot is going to be blocked away by Cameron Owen. Graziano left the rebound out top right there, and he got some help from his defense. 3:10 remaining here in the period. Still 2-1. Fairfield Prep with the lead over North Haven. Puck behind the North Haven net. Connor Henry scurries after it and control. Henry into the circle. Though Wickman tried to one-time it. That was blocked away, and North Haven will sail it down for another icing call. And a face-off coming back inside the Indian blue line. 2-1 score. Fairfield Prep leading here rather late in the first. A lot of folks here at the Northford Ice Pavilion enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee from the concession stand. Had a couple of those tonight to stay awake. Off the face-off, that shot dribbles wide. Coaches who scored the game's first goal with the opportunity. Second goal was scored by Ventricelli. Rizzo has scored for North Haven. Shot save, rebound, Wickman scores. Shot came off the wing from Lockery, and Wickman puts it home. Hey, Wickman has scored in every game that I've watched the Jesuits play this year. He's got a quick stick, and Fairfield Prep now leads it 3-1. Here in the first period. So the Wickman from Lockery at least here in the first. Wickman down the left wing side into the zone. Pass up ahead. It hopped over the stick of Lockery. Now it's poked along by Tyler Kroll, but not out. Kept in. Wickman shot. Stretching save by Graziano. Puck back to the line on the far side to Saloy. His shot redirected in on the goaltender. Graziano able to hold on for the faceoff. Lockery picking up the helper. And Kevin Brown also picking up an assist. Faceoff will be down in the North Haven zone. 3-1 your score. Back to the line. Shot through a screen. Save is made by Graziano. Long snapper by Brian Connell. There's a pass up ahead. Trying to break in off the left is Rizzo, the goal scorer for North Haven. He's bodied off the puck by Connell. And it's taken now along the wall by Brian Cannell. Comes cross ice. This is Ventricelli. He's across the line, drops it along to Edmonds. Edmonds, quick shot, goes just wide. Made a good move into that slot. Good skater is Timmy Edmonds, a senior forward for this Fairfield Prep team. Now the 1:35 remaining in the period. The puck's still in the North Haven end. The ice has been a bit lopsided here in the first, as you might expect. Jesuits coming in unbeaten. North Haven doing a pretty good job keeping it tight thus far, 3-1 in the first. Ventricelli able to spin away from a check, snaps it in on goal. The save is made by Graziano. Puck collected by Cameron Owens and played to the far side to Gobbin. Gobbin played it back into the corner, trying to wheel it up ices. He's broken up and knocked down on the play. 1 minute remaining in the period, and again the Indians content to sail it down ice. Stepping onto the ice is Stephen Bayless to collect it. Over to his defense partner, that's Billy Damore, and up ice off the stick of Deering. Off the left wing side, it's Jack Quinn scooting after it. Drops it off to Deering. Deering wraps it back to the right point to Bayless. Bayless plays it back to Deering. Deering along the wall, just pushes it to the corner. Owens on it, played it back out to the blue line. Bayless will keep it in again and wraps it around to the near corner as North Haven trying to get it out with 26 seconds remaining in the period. Puck side of the goal. Battle for it to the front of the net. Quick shot. Save is made. Rebound is swept away and played off the glass and down ice. Icing call against North Haven with 10 seconds remaining in the period. Just want to thank our good friends from Oyster River Petroleum and Ed Granfield for being part of our sponsorship team here tonight. You'll hear a little bit from Oyster River Petroleum during the break, and check out their website at oysterriverpetroleum.com. It's brand new, all kinds of great information. Very entertaining website, and put together by Oyster River Petroleum. And I tell you what, for your heating needs, they are the company to call. Oyster River Petroleum, as the horn will sound to end the first period of play. Also, if you're looking to get your skate sharpened, and like Ferguson Skate Shop right up there on Racebrook Road, a great place to go. So we've completed one period, 3-1. Fairfield Prep with the lead through one period. We'll get the shots on goal total here for you for Fairfield Prep and for North Haven. That's all upcoming momentarily. You would think. Maybe not. Game's first goal scored by Kenny Coaches. Second goal of the game scored by Mike Ventricelli. And then Rizzo would score for North Haven to make it 2-1 before Wickman scoring for Fairfield Prep for the 3-1 score through one. So I guess they're not going to give us shots on goal totals as of yet. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the second period of play. That's all upcoming right here on SportingNewsCT.com. So stay with us. Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granfield family. They've been around since 1987.
Looks good, doesn't it? But you forgot something. All that saturated fat. Why not try Longini sausage instead? Other leading brands contain more than twice the saturated fat than Longini. Made with all natural ingredients, perfectly spiced with just enough salt, Longini sausage is the healthier choice. Made fresh locally in New Haven since 1950. Look for the Longini label in your grocer's fresh meat section.
Ivy League Landscaping is a family-owned, full-service design and build landscape company which services Southern Connecticut. We offer digital landscape design and installation. Our interlocking concrete paver system will add beauty to your patio and walkway. We share our location with our own Soundview Landscape Supply. Please visit us at 50 Industry Drive in West Haven. Ivy League Landscaping, from custom design to seasonal maintenance and supplies. Visit our website at ivyleaguelandscaping.com.
Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granfield family. They've been around since 1987.
Network Group, we are committed to offering simple and meaningful solutions to your complex problems. We work hard to achieve the highest levels of quality in our solutions to help your customers meet their challenging business needs. We're committed to delivering technology management solutions that offer security, reliability, availability, and performance. Visit our website, thebusinessnetworkgroup.com, for more information.
New Haven Foot Surgeons and Milford Podiatry Associates specialize in medical and surgical care of the foot and ankle. They have a state-licensed surgical center with a physical therapy center available for all patients. Physicians include Notre Dame graduates David and Robert Novicki, along with Martin Pressman, James Krantz, and Jesse Parks. They are affiliated with the 3 major New Haven area hospitals, and they participate with most health insurance carriers. With locations in New Haven, Hamden, Milford, and Ansonia, New Haven Foot Surgeons and Milford Podiatry Associates is your GoGreenNight.com connection to healthier feet. Visit them online at MilfordPodiatry.com.
And now, the winner of this year's prestigious Honda President's Award for Excellence in Dealership Operations, Customer Satisfaction, Sales, and Training. Curtis Ryan from Curtis Ryan Honda in Shelton. Celebrating 39 years in Shelton with a great reputation, great deals, and an extraordinary sales experience, this is Curtis Ryan's 9th President's Award.
Considering an orthodontic treatment for you or your children? Dr. Philip Caparuso, a Notre Dame parent of 4, is conveniently located at the end of the Milford Green. Dr. Caparuso is a board-certified orthodontist and a preferred Invisalign provider. A proud GoGreenNight.com sponsor, you can visit Dr. Caparuso online at drcaportho.com or call 203-874-5400. Let Dr. Caparuso bring out your best smile.
For the last 10 years, Federico and SETI has served individuals and business clients throughout the Northeast. Originally founded by Mark Federico, class of 72, the current principals are Michael Federico, Notre Dame class of 82, and Lynn SETI, Sacred Heart Academy class of 82. Providing accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services, Federico and SETI is the perfect company for your personal, corporate, estate, and gift tax returns. A proud sponsor of GoGreenNights.com, call Federico and SETI at 203-248-9966 for all your accounting needs.
Many times bad things happen to good people. A car accident, a divorce, a loved one is arrested. Things you just can't prepare for. Zingaro and Cretella specialize in civil litigation, family law, and criminal defense. A leading New Haven and Fairfield County general practice law firm established in 2001, attorneys Gene Zingaro and Don Cretella, ND class of 1986, who thankfully is a much better lawyer than it was a receiver for me, will guide you and help you make an informed and rational decision in a difficult time. Visit them at www.theconnecticutdefenders.com. Zingaro and Cretella is a law firm you can trust.
Are you looking for a professional painter? Then look no further than Notre Dame's own Donald Martone, class of 87 in his company, Decorative and Traditional Painting by DKM, a full-service painting company specializing in both custom interior and exterior painting at residential and commercial settings. They are fully insured and licensed and will beat any estimate. DKM Painting provides services such as popcorn ceiling repair to painting a single room to an entire house. No job is too big or small. For more information, visit his website, www.paintingbydkm.com. Email him at don@paintingbydkm.com or call him at 203-433-2356 for professional painting. Look no further than Don Martone and Painting by DKM. Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granfield family. They've been around since 1987.
Looks good, doesn't it? But you forgot something. All that saturated fat. Why not try Longini sausage instead? Other leading brands contain more than twice the saturated fat than Longini. Made with all natural ingredients, perfectly spiced with just enough salt, Longini sausage is the healthier choice. Made fresh locally in New Haven since 1950. Look for the Longini label in your grocer's fresh meat section.
Ivy League Landscaping is a family-owned, full-service design and build landscape company which services Southern Connecticut. We offer digital landscape design and installation. Our interlocking concrete paver system will add beauty to your patio and walkway. We share our location with our own Soundview Landscape Supply. Please visit us at 50 Industry Drive in West Haven. Ivy League Landscaping, from custom design to seasonal maintenance and supplies. Visit our website at ivyleaguelandscaping.com.
Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granfield family. They've been around since 1987.
Network Group, we are committed to offering simple and meaningful solutions to your complex problems. We work hard to achieve the highest levels of quality in our solutions to help your customers meet their challenging business needs. We're committed to delivering technology management solutions that offer security, reliability, availability, and performance. Visit our website, thebusinessnetworkgroup.com, for more information.
New Haven Foot Surgeons and Milford Podiatry Associates specialize in medical and surgical care of the foot and ankle. They have a state-licensed surgical center with a physical therapy center available for all patients. Physicians include Notre Dame graduates David and Robert Novicki, along with Martin Pressman, James Krantz, and Jesse Parks. They are affiliated with the 3 major New Haven area hospitals, and they participate with most health insurance carriers. With locations in New Haven, Hamden, Milford, and Ansonia, New Haven Foot Surgeons and Milford Podiatry Associates is your GoGreenNight.com connection to healthier feet. Visit them online at milfordpodiatry.com.
And now, the winner of this year's prestigious Honda President's Award for Excellence in Dealership Operations, Customer Satisfaction, Sales, and Training. Curtis Ryan from Curtis Ryan Honda in Shelton. Celebrating 39 years in Shelton with a great reputation, great deals, and an extraordinary sales experience, this is Curtis Ryan's 9th President's Award.
Considering an orthodontic treatment for you or your children? Dr. Philip Caparuso, a Notre Dame parent of 4, is conveniently located at the end of the Milford Green. Dr. Caparuso is a board-certified orthodontist and a preferred Invisalign provider. A proud GoGreenNight.com sponsor, you can visit Dr. Caparuso online at drcaportho.com or call 203-874-5400. Let Dr. Caparuso bring out your best smile.
All right, welcome right back here to the Northford Ice Pavilion. They play some snazzy music as both teams come back onto the ice. Jesuits of Fairfield Prep with a 3-1 lead through one period of play over the North Haven Indians. Recapping the scoring for you, Kenny Kocher scoring the game's first goal for Fairfield Prep to make it 1-0. Came early on in the first minute of play. And they tallied again about a minute later on a goal scored by Mike Ventricelli, the sophomore, with the assist going to Matt McKinney and also to Billy Demore, the defenseman, to make it 2-0. North Haven struck back quickly on a good second effort play by Alec Rizzo to make the score 2-1 before Matt Wickman worked his magic, giving the Jesuits a 3-1 lead through one period of play, with Dean Lockery and Kevin Brown picking up the assist on the goal. A couple of games played earlier today right here at the Northford Ice Pavilion. It was Daniel Hand, a 4-2 win over Milford Co-op, and Notre Dame West Haven with an 11-2 victory as they defeated Iona Prep out of New Rochelle, New York, 11-2. Eric Austin, 3 goals. Billy Vizzo, 3 goals. Greg Zullo, 4 goals in the win for the Green Knights of Notre Dame. All right, just underway here in the second period. Chris Gutierrez, the goaltender, down to our left for Fairfield Prep, and down below us is Andrew Graziano. He was busy in the first as Fairfield Prep, the top team in the state, carried play throughout the period. Matt Kleinberg on the camera for us today, doing a nice job. Certainly do appreciate all his hard work. As Bargiello controlling for Fairfield Prep. Bargiello off to Connor Henry and behind to David White. Back into the skates of Bargiello. It's kicked along and taken by Chris Lyon. Leads the 3-on-2 attack to the right wing. Van Brammer will wrap it around into the Jesuit zone, taken by Kevin Brown. Brown takes a whack from Dylan Van Brammer and knocked down on the play. And Sean Henry will play it to the line, kept in at the right point by Kyle Van Brammer. The junior defenseman played it to the back wall. Finally collected and controlled by White. Slips along the left wing side, carries up, got it along to Bargiello, and tipped further by Connor Henry. North Haven in their own zone to control. Puck wrapped around to the near side to Garvin. Garvin will go cross ice and slip it all the way down. And icing has been waved off as Billy DeMoore able to collect it for Fairfield Prep. Played it ahead. And now DeMoore collects the puck again. Pass up ahead to Lockery. Cuts into the zone. Slips past the defense. Lockery cuts behind the net now into the right corner and plays it back to the line to DeMoore. DeMoore tees it up and drives one through a screen. Nice save by Graziano through that screen. Long carom to the left point. Andrew Hatton, the senior defenseman, tried to keep it in. It slipped past Hatton, and Hatton had to scramble after it. Hatton side of the goal to control. Plays it along to Matty Wickman. We got a penalty upcoming here to North Haven. Extra attacker coming on for Fairfield Prep. There's a touch by the Indians, and the game's first penalty. Cross-checking will be the call. This will give Fairfield Prep the power play. Their highly successful power play to come onto the ice. And heading into that sin bin on the far side is Jason Petrillo, the senior defenseman, for the cross-check. Time of the penalty coming at 1:56 of the period. So a nice win by Notre Dame earlier today. Picking up, I believe, their 12th victory of the season, 12-2 now. Their only losses to Fairfield Prep and the Notre Dame of Fairfield. Puck slips into the corner of the Bargiello. Bargiello turns it to the side of the circle. Into the circle, drops it off. White to the line. Sean Henry slipping midpoint. Plays it along to DeMoore, over to White. White finds a shooting lane, shoots and scores as he rings it off the post and in with a pretty shot. Jesuits score on the power play. That makes it 4-1. Well, a lot of the hockey eyes here in the state of Connecticut wishing well to Mark Acabello as he begins his pro career, called up by the Edmonton Oilers, playing tonight. Former Yale great. Getting a chance to strut his stuff. Another shot whistled high by Ventricelli as he snapped it off. So Goal scored by David White on the power play, making it 4-1. Puck whacked around down in the North Haven end. Into the corner, Edmonds on it. Edmonds will carry behind the net. Swift skating forward. Petticelli tried to center it, sticked away by Andrew Graziano. Long reach of McKinney will keep it in momentarily. McKinney's going to be a good one. He's a junior for head coach Matt Sather. Here comes the announcement on the goal. Yep, David White the goal. DeMore and Sean Henry picking up the helpers as the two defensemen work the puck nicely. Puck to the line now. This is Kroll. Shot blocked down. It slides in on Gutierrez, and he'll cover it for the faceoff. So with 11:36 remaining in the second period, Fairfield Prep on top by the score of 4-1. On Saturday, we bring you a basketball doubleheader as Southern Connecticut will take on St. Rose, at least scheduled to if Mother Nature cooperates with that storm perhaps coming through. We'll also bring you the SCC Wrestling Championship rounds, beginning at about 5:30 on Saturday. My buddy Jack Roth out of Madison will have the call, the wrestling call. He knows so much about that sport, and I know entirely nothing about it, so Jack will take the handles on that one. Looking forward to it. Face-off will be down inside the Fairfield Prep zone to the left of Chris Gutierrez. 11:18 remaining in the period. Puck knocked around, comes to the line. A big slap shot by Jimmy Piscitelli goes wide of the goal. Kind of Ludi on it. Ludi just a sophomore for North Haven. A lot of young guys in this North Haven team. They sprinkle in a handful of seniors. We have an injured North Haven player who was hit hard into the wall on the far side. That's Ludi. He's slow to get up. He'll make his way to the bench. And it's Sean Henry to control. Long pass trying to spring Deering. Goes too long for an icing call. And a face-off upcoming. Face-off back inside the Fairfield Prep zone. 10:41 remaining in the period. At the drop of the puck, more controls for Fairfield Prep in the corner. Played out to the red line at center. Collected and skated along by Pasulo. Vinny Pasulo will throw it in. Namor quickly on it. Will wrap it around to the near side of Coaches, who scored the game's first goal. He's bumped along the boards and knocked down. Solid play by Dylan Van Brammer. Knock him down. And the puck trading six now. Controlled by Kenny Coaches down the wing. Coaches on 3-on-2 up ahead to Lockery. Tried to push a pass through the Whitman. It was deflected away. Taken again by Coaches. Coaches with a shot. The save is made by Graziano, and he'll hold on for the face-off. Face-off taking place in the North Haven zone on the left of the goaltender. One, Fairfield Prep leading. Puck's on along left side. By David White, he scored a power play goal here for the period. Plays it along left point, brought up by Martiello. Martiello quick in the corner. So White gets it along the corner. Shot to the short side by the goalkeeper. As the athlete is finally propelled to center by Rizzo. Carried right back in. This is White. The pass to the corner. both double-teamed him. On the left wing comes Lyon. Chris Lyon into the corner. A junior forward for North Haven battling after it. And the puck side of the net, penalty upcoming here to Fairfield Prep, and it will be a holding call. This will give North Haven their first power play opportunity. As heading to the sin bin will be Andrew Hatton. For holding. Time of the penalty 7 minutes and 43 seconds into the period. Off the face-off, puck is wrapped down ice. Dick Naramore letting us know that the audio is breaking up. Yeah, we've been having a few problems with that, Dick. And is the video choppy too, as we are trying to troubleshoot that from the standpoint of fixing things up? Maybe you can send us a text message on that, and I will try to fix that here after the period here, as we'll restart our stream. So you folks are going to have to refresh your website page, okay? So just wanted to let you all know that. Puck play to the line. But thank you, Dick, for passing that along. And the pitcher looks a little choppy to me on occasion, too. So kind of figured they might have a problem there. There's a shot on the blue line that is wide by Petrillo as North Haven on the power play, as Brian Connell is in the penalty box. Petrillo's pass was tipped by White and sent down deep into the Fairfield Prep end of the corner. DeMoore battling after it. Puck taken away. And slip of pass to Fazzulo, but he could never pull the trigger. And it's stolen. Fairfield Prep trying to clear it on out. Back will keep it in along the wall. Good aggressive play. Then he takes a whack from Stephen Bayless. Down to 5:53 remaining in the period. Puck back behind the Fairfield Prep net. DeMoore with 28 seconds remaining on the North Haven power play. Sends it to center. Taken by Chris Lyon. Tried to drop it back to Dylan Van Brammer, and that was intercepted and sent back the other way. Fairfield Prep changing their penalty killers as North Haven does control. They feed it through the middle of the ice off the stick of back and all the way down into the Fairfield Prep zone. Time just about ready to expire on the Connell penalty, and it's down in behind the North Haven net. Both teams back at even strength. There's a sweeping shot by Timmy Edmonds as he knocked it wide on the doorstep. Puck kept in at the right point by Kaloy. Rounds the net, plays it back to Brown. Hopped over his stick back to center. Fairfield Prep forced to regroup. Brown snaps it to Edmonds. Edmonds across off the left wing side. Cuts behind the net, now curls back into the corner. Zigs and zags away from Kyle Van Brammer. Centering pass by Bargiello is deflected to the line. Brown shot, save made. Nice play by Graziano. As players continue to battle for it, Wickman in the corner, trying to come up the wall, trying to keep it in along the boards is Ventricelli. Ventricelli may have taken an elbow from Anthony Graziano. No call made, and the puck played ahead by Piscitelli. Rizzo off the wing, power move, centers it, and it rattled off a couple of skates as Johnny Jensen was looking for it. Scored his first varsity goal just the other night for North Haven. Wickman trying to maneuver through Piscitelli's defense, turn to the corner. Puck collected by Wickman. Wickman along the boards, plays it back to Hatton. Hatton shot to a screen, and that's chopped just wide by Ventricelli to the far corner. Players continue to dig after it. That's McKinney to control. McKinney turns, centers it to the side of the goal, and a quick shot covered up by Graziano, and we'll have a face-off with 3:54 remaining in the period. Nick Naramore reporting that the video seems to be okay and the audio is okay now. Thank you, Dick. And Dick has been having some problems with the Cheshire broadcast with some of the audio. So it's good to see it happening on this end too, right, Dick? Makes you feel good, like you guys aren't doing anything wrong. You're right. It's all a software issue that we are working on with station control out of Atlanta. And I'll be making a couple of phone calls to support after tonight's game, and we'll try to get that worked out as things move along here. But special thanks to Dick for monitoring things for us tonight. Do appreciate. Puck played out to the line, taken by Aiden Rush. Couldn't do much with it, and here comes D'Amico. D'Amico got some speed down the right wing. He's into the zone. He's being chased by Rush. Put the brakes on, throws it in on goal, and it's going to be covered. Looks like Tauble now in goal down that far end, and not Gutierrez here in the second period. So I apologize. I didn't pick that up. He's way down that far end. Maybe they made a switch halfway through the game, but looked like Gutierrez was out there to begin the period, 35. But Tauble now playing goal. He is a sophomore goalkeeper for Fairfield Prep. You can certainly see Matt Sather giving a lot of folks an opportunity here against this North Haven team. I don't think there was much doubt that Fairfield Prep would most likely win this game. I guess the question might be by how much. And right now, North Haven doing a pretty good job with the score only at 4-1. Earlier today was Notre Dame of West Haven with a colossal victory, we'll call it, 11-2 over Iona. Prep out of New Rochelle, New York. And it was Daniel Hand victorious earlier today, a 4-2 win over Milford Co-op. St. Joe's and Darien battled to a interesting 4-4 tie. Across the line off the right comes Coaches. Coaches into the circle. Controls, will curl away. Plays it back to the line. Shot snapped off by Connell. Score on the doorstep. Was it Wickman who knocked it home? We'll have to wait and see. But at any rate, hit Lockery there too. The lead grows for the Jesuits to 5-1. Good low shot from the blue line by the sophomore defenseman Brian Connell. And it's 5-1. Here comes the announcement. Yeah, it is Matt Wickman with the goal.
On the assist to number 21, Brian Connell, and number 15, Kenny Coaches.
Coach is also picking up a helper with Connell. So 12:31 time of the goal to make it 5-1 with 2:03 remaining here in the period. So we'll have a face-off upcoming. Owens and White to take the draw just outside the North Haven blue line at the drop. Jesuits will control it. Puck snapped along the Bargiello. Bayless to Bargiello, drops it to White. The zig, the zag to the front of the net, score. Connor Henry whacks it home. And all of a sudden the Jesuits starting to turn it up a notch here as they lead it 6-1. I believe that one's going to go to Connor Henry on the doorstep. White and Bargiello most likely to pick up the helpers. So 6-1 score. It is Henry from White and Bargiello, and now a 6-1 lead. And this is Rizzo. He scored North Haven's only goal. I'll tell you one thing. I like the Indians' new uniforms. I think they're sharp with the cream color and the maroon numerals. A little bit of black on those uniforms. Sharp-looking uniform. Fairfield Prep continues their attack. There's a shot. The save is made by Graziano, and the rebound was tipped wide. Venturcelli powers it to the front of the net. It's poked by the goalkeeper, Graziano, and McKinney hustling after it. Taken there by Venturcelli, the sophomore. This is a very young line. McKinney, a junior. Venturcelli, only a sophomore. I'll tell you what, and they got Lockery, who's only a junior out there. It's a good line. Good size on this line, too. Venturcelli, the tallest of the bunch. He controls behind the net. Look for Brown creeping in from the left point. The pass out of his reach, and it'll deflect all the way back down inside the Jesuit zone. With 23 seconds remaining in the period, the puck is pitched along up ice by McKinney, and he did it from his half of the ice surface, and it's sent down. So 6-1 you score with 19 seconds remaining in the second stanza. Off the face-off, puck to the line. Back will keep it in for the Indians. Played it along to the far corner. Aiden Rush tried to deflect it up and out. Kept in along the wall by D'Amico with good work. He got some help from Piscatelli. And that's going to do it in the second period. So it's 2-1 after one. All Jesuits here in the second. They open up a 6-1 lead through 2 periods of play. So 2-1 you score, I should say, through 2 periods of play. 6-1 you score. Fairfield Prep on top. All right, we'll try to take care of that audio issue to see if it is A-OK or not as we continue on here. Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granfield family. They've been around since 1987.
Looks good, doesn't it? But you forgot something. All that saturated fat. Why not try Longini sausage instead? Other leading brands contain more than twice the saturated fat than Longini. Made with all natural ingredients, perfectly spiced with just enough salt, Longini sausage is the healthier choice. Made fresh locally in New Haven since 1950. Look for the Longini label in your grocer's fresh meat section.
Ivy League Landscaping is a family-owned, full-service design and build landscape company which services Southern Connecticut. We offer digital landscape design and installation. Our interlocking concrete paver system will add beauty to your patio and walkway. We share our location with our own Soundview Landscape Supply. Please visit us at 50 Industry Drive in West Haven. Ivy League Landscaping, from custom design to seasonal maintenance and supplies. Visit our website at ivyleaguelandscaping.com.
Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granfield family. They've been around since 1987.
Network Group, we are committed to offering simple and meaningful solutions to your complex problems. We work hard to achieve the highest levels of quality in our solutions to help your customers meet their challenging business needs. We're committed to delivering technology management solutions that offer security, reliability, availability, and performance. Visit our website, thebusinessnetworkgroup.com, for more information.
Ryan from Curtis Ryan Honda in Shelton. Celebrating 39 years in Shelton with a great reputation, great deals, and an extraordinary sales experience, this is Curtis Ryan's 9th President's Award.
Considering an orthodontic treatment for you or your children? Dr. Philip Caparuso, a Notre Dame parent of 4, is conveniently located at the end of the Milford Green. Dr. Caparuso is a board-certified orthodontist and a preferred Invisalign provider. A proud GoGreenNight.com sponsor, you can visit Dr. Caparuso online at drcaportho.com or call 203-874-5400. Let Dr. Caparuso bring out your best smile.
For the last 10 years, Federico and SETI has served individuals and business clients throughout the Northeast. Originally founded by Mark Federico, class of 72, the current principals are Michael Federico, Notre Dame class of 82, and Lynn SETI, Sacred Heart Academy class of 82. Providing accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services, Federico and SETI is the perfect company for your personal, corporate, estate, and gift tax returns. A proud sponsor of GoGreenNights.com, call Federico and SETI at 203-248-9966 for all your accounting needs.
Many times bad things happen to good people. A car accident, a divorce, a loved one is arrested. Things you just can't prepare for. Singaro and Cretella specialize in civil litigation, family law, and criminal defense. A leading New Haven and Fairfield County general practice law firm established in 2001, attorneys Gene Zingaro and Don Cretella, ND class of 1986, who thankfully is a much better lawyer than it was a receiver for me, will guide you and help you make an informed and rational decision in a difficult time. Visit them at www.theconnecticutdefenders.com Painters.com. Zingaro and Cretella is a law firm you can trust.
Are you looking for a professional painter? Then look no further than Notre Dame's own Donald Martone, class of 87 in his company, Decorative and Traditional Painting by DKM, a full-service painting company specializing in both custom interior and exterior painting at residential and commercial settings. They are fully insured and licensed and will beat any estimate. DKM Painting provides services such as popcorn ceiling repair to painting a single room to an entire house. No job is too big or small. For more information, visit his website, www.paintingbydkm.com. Email him at don@paintingbydkm.com or call him at 203-433-2356 for professional painting. Look no further than Don Martone and Painting by DKM. Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granville family. They've been around since 1987.
Looks good, doesn't it? But you forgot something. All that saturated fat. Why not try Longini sausage instead? Other leading brands contain more than twice the saturated fat than Longini. Made with all natural ingredients, perfectly spiced with just enough salt, Longini sausage is the healthier choice. Made fresh locally in New Haven since 1950. Look for the Longini label in your grocer's fresh meat section.
Ivy League Landscaping is a family-owned, full-service design and build landscape company which services Southern Connecticut. We offer digital landscape design and installation. Our interlocking concrete paver system will add beauty to your patio and walkway. We share our location with our own Soundview Landscape Supply. Please visit us at 50 Industry Drive in West Haven. Ivy League Landscaping, from custom design to seasonal maintenance and supplies. Visit our website at ivyleaguelandscaping.com.
Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granville family. They've been around since 1987.
Network Group, we are committed to offering simple and meaningful solutions to your complex problems. We work hard to achieve the highest levels of quality in our solutions to help your customers meet their challenging business needs. We're committed to delivering technology management solutions that offer security, reliability, availability, and performance. Visit our website, thebusinessnetworkgroup.com, for more information.
New Haven Foot Surgeons and Milford Podiatry Associates specialize in medical and surgical care of the foot and ankle. They have a state-licensed surgical center with a physical therapy center available for all patients. Physicians include Notre Dame graduates David and Robert Novicki, along with Martin Pressman, James Krantz, and Jesse Parks. They are affiliated with the 3 major New Haven area hospitals, and they participate with most health insurance carriers. With locations in New Haven, Hamden, Milford, and Ansonia, New Haven Foot Surgeons and Milford Podiatry Associates is your GoGreenNight.com connection to healthier feet. Visit them online at milfordpodiatry.com.
And now, the winner of this year's prestigious Honda President's Award for Excellence in Dealership Operations, Customer Satisfaction, Sales, and Training. Curtis Ryan from Curtis Ryan Honda in Shelton. Celebrating 39 years in Shelton with a great reputation, great deals, and an extraordinary sales experience, this is Curtis Ryan's 9th President's Award.
Considering an orthodontic treatment for you or your children? Dr. Philip Caparuso, a Notre Dame parent of 4, is conveniently located at the end of the Milford Green. Dr. Caparuso is a board-certified orthodontist and a preferred Invisalign provider. A proud GoGreenNight.com sponsor, you can visit Dr. Caparuso online at drcaportho.com or call 203-874-5400. Let Dr. Caparuso bring out your best smile.
For the last 10 years, Federico and SETI has served individuals and business clients throughout the Northeast. Originally founded by Mark Federico, class of 72, the current principals are Michael Federico, Notre Dame class of 82, and Lynn SETI, Sacred Heart Academy class of 82. Providing accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services, Federico & Seti is the perfect company for your personal, corporate, estate, and gift tax returns. A proud sponsor of GoGreenKnights.com, call Federico & Seti at 203-248-9966 for all accounting needs.
Bad things happen to good people. Accident at the voice of love is arrested. Things you just can't prepare for. Cigar specialized in civil litigation, family law, and criminal defense. A legal Haven in Fairfield County general practice law firm established in 2001. Attorneys James Garland and Don Patella in the class of 1986, who thankfully is a much better lawyer than what you received before me, will guide you and help you make an informed and rational decision in a difficult time. Visit them at www.theconnecticutdefenders.com.
DKM.com. Email them at don@paintingbydkm.com or call them at 203-433-2356 for professional painting. Look no further than Don Marteau and Painting by DKM. Oyster River Petroleum, proud sponsor of high school athletics right here on SportingNewsCT.com. If you're looking for good old-fashioned customer service, call Oyster River Petroleum and the Granville family. They've been around since 1987.
Looks good, doesn't it? But you forgot something. All that saturated fat. Why not try Longini sausage instead? Other leading brands contain more than twice the saturated fat than Longini. Made with all natural ingredients, perfectly spiced with just enough salt, Longini sausage.
All right, welcome right back here as we continue on with our coverage of high school hockey tonight. We have had some technical difficulties, as you probably can tell, and nice to have you back. If you've come on back to us, and we do appreciate that. Puck sent in on the goalkeeper, and Tauble will cover for the face-off. Gutierrez got the start here for Fairfield Prep. Tauble came on in the second. Done a nice job, 6-1 the Jesuits with the lead as we continue with our coverage of high school hockey here tonight. Jesuits on top, comfortable 6-1 advantage right now. We're troubleshooting a little bit as we move along here, so if you do hear a little silence, that's probably me trying to figure out what's going on here with some of our audio issues. Face-off will take place. It's taken by Sean Henry. Henry will play it along to the near side to Wickman. Wickman tried to play it up, and it's going to be kept in the zone. Taken by Sean Henry over to Hatton. Hatton overskated the puck. Now it's Wickman trying to travel down the left wing side, trying to zig and zag around the defense of Kyle Van Brammer. Locked up behind the net. Down to 13:57 remaining. We're just underway here in the third period of play. Taken by Henry. He'll play it up ice. Lockery couldn't do much with it. It's knocked back the other way. And it's going to be controlled. And sent to the back of the net, North Haven F. Wickman plays it back to the line right side to Aiden Rush. Shot through a screen. New goaltender in for North Haven as Chris Polano now in goal. So both coaches, Tommy Roach of North Haven and Matt Sather, going deep on the bench with goaltenders here tonight. This is Billy Demore. Played it out the center. It was batted around by Lockery. It was controlled by Mike Ventricelli and played back to Demore. Demore in his own zone. Pass along the left wing side. Ventricelli feeds it up ahead to Edmonds. Knocked off his stick and was turned back by Tyler Kroll. Now it's sent down in. Down into that North Haven zone. Centering pass, quick shot, and a score by McKinney. So McKinney scores. That will make it 7-1. That's McKinney's first goal of the game. Edmonds picking up the helper on the McKinney goal. That's the first of the game for McKinney. That line has scored a couple goals now. When you talk about McKinney, Ventricelli, and Edmonds, they've done a nice job. 7-1, Fairfield Prep leading North Haven here. Jesuits looking for their 14th win of the season. North Haven will really need a big comeback bid to pick up their 4th. They come in with just 3 wins against, I believe, 8 losses and a couple of ties. Puck behind the North Haven net. Squirts around to the far side. Petrillo gets to it. Sent along, and Kevin Brown now for Fairfield Prep. Leads the attack off the left wing. Had it poked off his stick. That's good defensive play by Aubert, and it's knocked back out the center. Taken by Brown, slipped along to his partner. That's Bayless. Back to Brown it comes. Kevin Brown, one of the veterans on this Fairfield Prep team, playing with the young defenseman, Steve Bayless, a junior. 11:33 remaining in the period. Puck sent down ice by Ludi. Collected by Andrew Hatton. Hatton rounds the net to the right side. Scoops it up ice to the right wing to Deering. Deering, a dipsy doodle around Kyle Van Brammer. Then he stood up, stays with the puck, and then knocked off the puck again. Rizzo trying to get it out, cannot. And Jesuits played back to the line of Hatton. Back along right side to Ventricelli. To the left point to Killoy. His shot is, well, deflected. Now Edmonds to control it. Edmonds with a shot. And he scores as he goes short side. And that will make the score 8-1. Nice shot by Edmonds. Fairfield Prep continues to dominate this game. 10:53 remaining here in the third. 8-1, they have the lead. So, folks, if things sound a little interesting or whatnot, we're just doing some troubleshooting here with this game a little bit out of hand now at 8-1. It will give us an opportunity to do so. Puck down into the North Haven ends, played back to the line and across left side to Sean Henry. Tees it up and drives one that ricocheted away. It's blocked by Piscatelli. All Fairfield Prep here in the third, really grinding it out now. McKinney, the backhander, flutters wide. Piscatelli on it, wraps it around to the far side. Aiden Rush will keep it in. Big, tall defenseman for Fairfield Prep. Now it's played back. Kinney had it knocked off his stick and finally sent down ice by Tentrosky. That's ahead the pass. Powell trying to maneuver to the left wing to Jack Quinn. Taken back by North Haven. 8-1 Fairfield Prep with the advantage here. Puck played up to the Fairfield Prep line. Collected by Jack Quinn. Quinn will play a pass up to the right to Ryan Deering. Deering turned into the wall on the far side. Fairfield Prep continues to just continue with the pressure down the offensive end. And Deering into the corner, back to the line it comes. Shot to a screen. And it's wide by Steve Bayless. Now DeMore to control. Try to feed it back to Bayless. Was deflected behind the net. Controlled up the wall. Centering feed by Deering is intercepted. And back comes North Haven. Pasulo will throw it in on goal. It's going to be covered by Tauble for a faceoff. So a faceoff coming down in the Fairfield Prep zone with a score 8-1 Jesuits on top of North Haven here in the third. Faceoff coming to the left of the goaltender. Shot on goal, deflected wide to the far corner. Saloy on it, tied up along the wall by Ludi. Wickman will take it from behind the net. Wheels it around to the near side of Intraselli. He's hit along the boards. Plays off the check of Ludi. And cross-ice pass to the racing McKinney. McKinney drives it into the zone into the right corner. Plays off a couple of checks and just keeps on ticking. Finally taken away by Govin and played up ice. This is Tyler Ludi. Slips it down ice. Takes a whack from Brown. And we've got a penalty upcoming here, Fairfield Prep. It will be an interference call. Going to go against Kevin Brown. In old-time hockey, you could do that. You could hit the player after he dumped it deep and kind of slow down his progress. And with the newfangled rules, you can't do it. That's part of the game I kind of missed there a little bit. So we'll have a face-off upcoming down in the Jesuit end. Off the face-off, puck is sent down. Just the second penalty whistled against Fairfield Prep here tonight. North Haven has suffered one penalty kill, and they did suffer because Fairfield Prep scored a power play goal. Scored by David White. So 8-1 your score here. We're in the third period. I should probably update the scoreboard with that. There we go. Third period of play. That is a human error right there, not pushing the right button. That puck is cleared out of play. Certainly do appreciate you folks letting us know when we do have some problems. Send us a text message at 203-927-4273. That's 203-927-4273. If you're experiencing jittery audio or jittery video. Because we do have a pretty good internet connection here from the Northford Ice Pavilion tonight. All courtesy of Mike Bouchard of MB Sports Training. Runs it right out of the Northford Ice Pavilion. There's a shot by Chris Lyon, who's had some nice moments under the ice, and that was deflected away. North Haven, the Indians on the power play midway through this third period. Fairfield Prep, however, in command by the score of 8-1. Puck collected by Kenny Coates. Plays it up the right wall, slaps it ahead, ticked along by Lockery, the center. And Brammer will throw it back into the Fairfield Prep zone. Henry on it will shoot it back the other way. Down to 39 seconds remaining on the Kevin Brown interference penalty. Seen a lot of goals scored here at the Northford Ice Pavilion tonight. Notre Dame with that 11-2 win over Iona Prep. Puck behind the net. The Moore will take it for Fairfield Prep. Played it alive. Piscatelli keeps it in nicely to Rizzo. He has scored the North Haven goal. And now it's sent back the other way. Now I got to compliment North Haven on these brand new uniforms. Those are sharp looking uniforms. You can see the numbers. Likewise on the Fairfield Prep. They look like New Jersey tops too. Nice sweaters. See the numbers there. Unlike my buddies at Notre Dame of West Haven with those newfangled shirts. Oh, man, let me tell you. I mean, I do a ton of Notre Dame games on GoGreenKnights.com, and I still can't recognize the players because of the numbers on those jersey tops. Crazy. Face-off coming outside the North Haven blue line. That was Owens taking the draw for North Haven. Wickman on the ice right now for Fairfield Prep. Boy, what a season he is having. He is only a junior for head coach Matt Sather. He's scored a goal in every game that we've witnessed this year. He's been on fire. Here's a good rush down the left wing by Govin. Throws it in on Pobble, and he'll cover for the face-off. Fans down below like the action. Nice clap for the save by Tobble, and the shot off the left wing by the junior. Face-off coming to the right of Tobble. 5:42 remaining. Down the right wing, Jack Quinn. Quinn rambles along, slips past a check, cuts space in the circle. Quick shot save is made by Polano. And the puck back out the center. Hatton shovels it along to Aiden Rush. He'll push it down ice into the North Haven zone. Waiting for it in the far corner is Petrillo. Wraps it to the near side. Aiden Rush on the pitch trying to keep it in. Hopped over his stick. Ludi trying to wrestle it out of the zone. Now he gets some help from Owens, and they move it out ahead. Onto the left wing and into the zone. A little dipsy doodle there by Garvin into the corner. He stood up by Aiden Rush. They continue to battle over there in the corner. Back they come. This is Quinn for Fairfield Prep across the line. Throws it to Deering. It goes through. Pro will bump it back out the center. Sean Henry takes the pass. Tried to spring Deering, threw it too long, so it's taken away by Piscatelli and back to the far side. And we'll get an offside call by Fairfield Prep as they try to cross that North Haven line. Down to 4:39 remaining in the period. 8-1 your score. Fairfield Prep on top. They got a big showdown a week from this coming Saturday with Notre Dame of West Haven. That game to be played at the Wonderland of Ice. I'll be on vacation. I won't be home for that game. A rematch between the two teams. Shot by Henry, save made by Polano. Rebound gobbled up by Ventricelli. I'm going to have to get my man Dick Naramore on the call of that one along with Scott Duff. Maybe they'll go cover it for us. That'd be cool. I could watch the game from the sunny shores of Jamaica. I just told them I'm going to Jamaica, so now that means they won't do it for me. Edmund back to the line. Shot through his screen, ricocheted wide. And the puck is played ahead. Block shot off of D'Amico. Hurt him in there a little bit as he went to the bench. Transitional work by Fairfield Prep as they work it up ice. There's a blind pass into the slot. Stolen away. 3:48 left and puck back out to center. Bayless, that long reach trying to go after it. Taken away by Lyon. Played it into the Fairfield Prep zone. Sean Henry over to Bayless. Tame that bouncing puck. Snapped it along to McKinney. He'll whack it deeper into the North Haven end. Kyle Van Brammert hustling after it, the junior defenseman for North Haven. Puck played to the line. Deering will steal it. As lines 3 and 4 getting a lot of ice time here in the third for Fairfield Prep with the Jesuits leading 8-1. We'll get a whistle. 3:14 remaining here in the period. So the face-off upcoming. Puck played in on the goalkeeper and covered for the face-off. Good look at Chris Polino. Nice work by our cameraman, Matty Kleinberg, doing a nice job. Matt, a student at Southern Connecticut State University, wants to get into the business, so taking advantage of what we do here at SportingNewsCT.com. If you'd like to help out, we certainly have plenty of positions available for young folks to get involved with the art of sports broadcasting, not only as a talker, but as a producer, cameraman, and a whole bunch more. Provide you a little bit of an experience, if you'd like, that you can perhaps carry on. Down to 2:28 remaining here in the period. Also, for you high schools out there, we have the school broadcast program provided by Play On Sports. Yes, a couple of technical difficulties right now. I know that they're making some changes to their media player, and it has caused a couple of problems, but in the long run, when it's all worked out, things should be outstanding. So certainly looking forward to working with the folks at Play On Sports. And once again, if you're an athletic director, a fan out there, and you'd like to see your school get involved with our school program, you can give me a call at 203-927-4273 or drop us an email. Got the email address right there on the website somewhere under, I guess, customer support. This is DeMore to control. Plays it up ice. Nice pass along. McKinney with that reach trying to go after it. Piscatelli will beat him to the puck and feed it around with under 2 minutes remaining in the third period. Game started at 8:30. Moving right along. Shot. Save is made by Tauble, and he'll hold for the face-off. Face-off coming to the young guy's right. He's the perhaps goalie of the future for Fairfield Prep, only a sophomore. Of course, got Matt Beck and Chris Gutierrez, both juniors, standing in the way. The starting goaltender tonight for North Haven, only a sophomore. That's Andrew Graziano, and now Chris Polano, Polano, the junior. In between the pipes. Remember when he was a freshman, I don't think he was taller than the crossbar. He's a little taller now than the crossbar. Hanging in there. There's a shot from the blue line. He makes a nice save right there. He's got nice mechanics, was Polano. Down to 1:15 remaining here in the third period. Remember Polano playing in a game early on in his career, and someone flipped the puck from center. He just wasn't tall enough to catch it. Dropped in over his shoulder and in. Here's a stuff attempt. He holds his ground. Quick shot. Ricochets off some bodies with under a minute remaining here in the third. Another shot chopped wide by Brandon Powell, looking to light the lamp. 46 seconds left. Puck chipped down ice by Ludi for an icing call, and the face-off back in the North Haven end. 42 ticks left. Fairfield Prep's going to win their 14th of the season. North Haven's going to drop to 3-9-2. So 3-9 is 12. You add 2, that's 14. They got 6 games left. They're going to have to win 5 of 6 to get in to the CIAC tournament. That certainly will be a tall order, although, well, I should have the schedule left. Let me see who they have left. They have Guilford, tough game. Trumbull, tough game. Cheshire, tough game. That one will probably be on sportingnewsct.com with our own Dick Naramore and Scott Duff working on that one. Although, you know something, guys, that's same day that, yeah, it is. That's the same day that Fairfield Prep and Notre Dame play. But they play in the afternoon, and hint, hint, Cheshire, North Haven, they don't play till 7 p.m. at night. There you go, Dick. And they have Xavier, Watertown, Pomperaug, and they will finish with a home game versus West Haven, 4 o'clock start as the horn sounds here. And this one comes to a close. Fairfield Prep with an 8-1 win over North Haven. The lone goal for North Haven, that's the easy one to recap. That was scored by Alec Rizzo back in the first period. For the Jesuits of Fairfield Prep, they got a goal from Kenny Coaches to start the scoring, another from Mike Vitroselli in the first period, and another from Matty Wickman for that 3-1 first period lead. David White would score in the power play. Wickman scored his second of the game. They also got a tally from Connor Henry and a goal from Matt McKinney and another from Timmy Edmonds as they win by the score of 8-1. All right, that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. We've only been here since 4 o'clock this afternoon, so we're going to bid adieu, and we're going to do it quickly. Thanks for tuning in to SportingNewsCT.com and our coverage of high school ice hockey. Early today, 11-2 win. Notre Dame, West Haven over Iona Prep. And in this one, an 8-1 victory for Fairfield Prep over North Haven. Also at the Northford Ice Pavilion earlier today, it was Daniel Hand 4 and Milford Co-op 2. Good night, everybody.